Welcome to a journey through time. Imagine the world before cities, before writing, before even the first spark of fire. In this story, we'll walk alongside our earliest ancestors, discovering how simple tools, fire, and imagination shaped the dawn of humanity. Let's begin, not with facts, but with wonder. 2.5 million years ago, our story began, not with a bang, but with the quiet, deliberate strike of stone on stone. This was the dawn of the Paleolithic, the Old Stone Age, an immense chapter of prehistory spanning over 99% of our technological existence. Our ancestors learned to fracture rock with purpose, a cognitive leap that birthed the first toolkit. These simple choppers and scrapers became extensions of the human hand, allowing them to gain a crucial foothold in a world of predators. Then came the mastery of fire, a turning point providing not just warmth against the ice, but a shield against the night's terrors. It became the heart of the community, a glowing hearth to share food, stories, and safety. But survival was not enough. Deep within caves, by flickering torchlight, they painted their world with imagination. This was more than art, it was the birth of the symbolic mind. Theirs was a life of struggle, but also of wonder. From the sharp edge of flint and the glow of the hearth, the tools of survival carved out the mental space for something more. The seeds of belief were born. Stone tools gave hands new power, fire gave nights new light. For the first time, humans could cook, share, and gather. Survival turned into community. But survival was not enough. Cave walls became their canvas. At Bhimbetka in India and Lascaux in France, humans painted animals, hunts, and dreams. These were not decorations, they were stories, rituals, and memories carved into time. "100,000 years ago, humans and Neanderthals began to bury their dead. Flowers laid with bodies, tools buried with loved ones. Death was no longer an end, but a doorway, the first whispers of an afterlife. From firelight came figures we call shamans, guides between the living and the unseen. With chants, masks, and visions, they gave meaning to storms, sickness, and dreams. Whether true or imagined, belief became a bond. "12,000 years ago, in southeastern Turkey, a revolution was quietly taking shape. Long before the first cities, before writing or the wheel, hunter-gatherers accomplished something extraordinary. They carved and erected massive stone pillars at a site we now call Göbekli Tepe, a sanctuary thousands of years older than the pyramids. These aren't crude monoliths, they are T-shaped limestone giants, weighing up to 20 tons, intricately decorated with reliefs of fearsome animals. This was the world's first known temple, built on a monumental scale. Remarkably, there is no evidence of permanent settlement here. No houses, no hearths. These nomadic people traveled great distances, not to build homes for their bodies, but to construct a home for their spirit. For decades, we believed agriculture was the spark for civilization, that farming led to villages, which then led to complex religion, but Göbekli Tepe turns this theory on its head. It suggests the immense coordinated effort to build this sanctuary was the very thing that brought people together, the catalyst for community. The desire to worship may have pushed these hunter-gatherers to settle down, to domesticate plants and animals to feed the builders. Faith didn't follow society, it forged it. Our journey begins not with the spark of fire or the edge of a stone tool, but with a spark in the human mind. As survival became less of a moment-to-moment struggle, our ancestors looked beyond the physical world. The haunting art deep within caves wasn't just decoration, it was a dialogue with the unseen, a search for meaning. This innate need to understand our place in the cosmos is what truly began to shape humanity. Nowhere is this transition more profound than at Göbekli Tepe. Here, 12,000 years ago, hunter-gatherers erected the world's first temple. They carved massive stone pillars with intricate animal reliefs, a monumental effort driven by a powerful, shared belief. This sacred place predates agriculture and cities, suggesting it was the need to worship together that first brought humanity out of the wild. The temple, it seems, came before the town. This shared faith was the catalyst, the social glue that paved the way for the first great civilizations. And so, with belief, humanity rose. In our next journey, we'll see how farming, settlements, and the first civilizations changed the course of history. This is FactonicFacts, exploring the wonders of science and the universe. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.